After a quarter century of love, laughter, and gospel-perfect duets, the seemingly flawless marriage of David Mann and Tamela Mann has shattered, and tonight's revelations will leave jaws on the floor. For years, they were gospel's golden couple, belting out hymns about faith, unity, and everlasting love. But behind those camera-ready smiles, darkness was creeping. Insiders murmur about lonely nights, quiet dinners, and a love strained by fame's relentless glare. Now, David Mann has finally broken his silence, and what he shared isn't just personal drama. It's nuclear. In a late-night live stream that rocked the internet, he teased betrayal, hidden anguish, and a secret capable of toppling the empire they'd built. Was Tamela keeping secrets all along? Or is David scripting the narrative before the truth bites back? Buckle up, because in the next few minutes, you'll witness confessions, leaks, and the jaw-dropping twist tearing the gospel world apart. This isn't just another split, it's the collapse of a faith-based kingdom. And the truth isn't staying buried. The live stream opened softly, David's face half draped in shadow, the faint lamp glow slicing across his weary eyes. Silence hung for a few seconds. Comments erupted, hearts and prayers flooding the screen like a digital hurricane ready to break. Then he spoke low, deliberate, and heavy with finality. "You can only pretend everything's fine for so long," he murmured. That single line detonated online. Within minutes, clips spread across every platform. Fans dubbed it a confession, others cried help. But one fact was undeniable. David Mann wasn't chatting casually. He was unveiling. He leaned in, drew a slow breath, and said, "Everyone sees the smiles, the coordinated outfits, the endless songs about eternal love. But nobody sees the price of keeping that perfect image alive." His eyes shimmered, holding back tears he clearly didn't want broadcasted. The chat blew up, messages flying faster than his words could land. Is he hinting at Tamela? Did she cheat? This has to be fake. Yet, the silence after each pause screamed louder than any explanation ever could. For years, fans idolized the Manns as the gospel blueprint for marriage, a duo who dodged fame's toxic pitfalls. But that illusion was crumbling. Old interviews resurfaced, showing Tamela laughing a bit too long at Kirk Franklin's jokes, or David forcing that familiar smile. Fans dissected every clip like detectives on a mission. Every glance, touch, and lyric became evidence. Gospel's golden love story suddenly felt less fairy tale, more unraveling mystery. Some insiders swore this storm had been brewing for months. A close friend claimed that after Tamela's weight loss, the dynamics shifted. She started focusing on herself, the source said. And when one changes, the other can get left behind. Another insider added that David had grown distant, quiet, struggling to fit into this new life. But rumors spread fast. And by the time social media caught wind, the story had morphed into betrayal, jealousy, and heartbreak mashed into a single, explosive headline. That night, once the live stream went dark, screenshots ignited online like gasoline. David Mann admits he's been living a lie, one caption screamed. Another post blared, Tamela caught in an emotional affair with Kirk Franklin. Facts? Who needs them? In the era of clicks and outrage, feelings are proof enough. The internet had spoken, something was shattered, and everyone wanted a front row seat. Meanwhile, Tamela stayed radio silent. No posts, no comments, not even a cryptic verse. Her silence only fueled the wildfire of speculation. Fans begged for words. Others accused her of hiding. If it weren't true, she'd say something. One comment fumed. But maybe staying silent was her only weapon. Maybe no explanation could fix the court of public judgment. Behind the scenes, sources close to the family revealed that David hadn't planned the live stream. He'd been detached, brooding for days, wrestling with feelings he could no longer swallow. He'd just hit record, a source said. He needed it out, and out it came more than anyone expected. His pain wasn't theatrical. It was quiet, raw, the kind that sinks into your chest and lingers. He spoke like a man already gone, even if no one realized it yet. As hours ticked by, fans dug up old clips of the Manns harmonizing those golden melodies that once felt like vows. Now, every lyric dripped with irony. "Take Me to the King" blared under TikToks, juxtaposing smiling snapshots with the yacht photo that sparked this mess. Admiration had curdled into autopsy, everyone trying to figure out where the love story's heartbeat finally stopped. By dawn, David Mann was trending everywhere. News sites, gossip channels, even church podcasts couldn't get enough. Some hailed him as courageous for finally airing his truth. Others slammed him for weaponizing heartbreak for clicks. The gospel world was split, half praying for healing, half demanding answers. Tiffany, the YouTuber who first leaked the yacht photo, dropped a new video titled, "I Told You So," her thumbnail showing her wide-eyed, with a blurred, exhausted David in the background. The title alone raked in hundreds of thousands of views within hours, but the burning question lingered. Why now? Why shatter decades of silence? Some whispered that David had uncovered new evidence. Others guessed he was simply done pretending. The creepiest theory came from a fan claiming insider access. He found something on her phone. Not pics, not text, voice notes. True or not, the rumor ignited like wildfire. Voice notes. Private messages that could unravel everything. Amid the chaos, Tamela's family allegedly begged her to disconnect, to shield her peace. Too late. Every photo, every singing clip was now being dissected as proof she was guilty, proof she was faking it. No one paused to consider. She might just be surviving. Meanwhile, David stayed off live. His final words echoed everywhere. Sometimes love ends quietly. Sometimes it just stops showing up. Those words sounded like closure, but for millions glued to screens, it was only the start of something darker. If gospel's golden duo could crumble, what hope did the rest of us have? The morning after David Mann's live stream, gospel music wasn't recovering, it was imploding. Every feed, timeline, and gossip channel buzzed with one burning question. What did he really mean? Some fans chalked it up to metaphor. Others insisted it was a dark confession. But before anyone could settle, a new storm hit with receipts. A tiny anonymous account dropped a 15-second clip titled, "The Truth He Tried to Hide." The voice? Unmistakable, deep, weary, cracked with raw emotion. David Mann. In it, he said, "I begged her to tell me the truth. She said it was just music, but I could hear it. She wasn't singing to God anymore." 15 seconds turned into wildfire. Within an hour, every gossip outlet had it. David Mann catches Tamela in secret emotional affair, blared one headline. Leaked audio confirms betrayal, shouted another. Confusion spread faster than the clip. Some claimed it was edited. Others whispered it came from a private counseling session. Truth or not, the damage was done. She wasn't singing to God anymore, cut fans who'd worshipped her voice like a knife. The woman whose songs healed hearts was suddenly accused of breaking them. Next up, Kirk Franklin. Old performance clips resurfaced, and suddenly every smile seemed shady, every laugh sinister. Fans zoomed frames, slowed videos, hunting proof of chemistry. In one backstage clip, Kirk whispers to Tamela. She laughs. Comment sections exploded. "That's not friendship," one wrote. "Check her shoulder touch," another insisted. Every tiny interaction became evidence in the internet's court of public opinion. Meanwhile, Tamela stayed completely silent. No posts, no quotes, nothing. Her quiet had become both armor and weapon, but silence is risky when the world demands drama. Enter Tiffany, the YouTuber who lit the fuse. She went live again, title blazing. Tamela's secret voice notes confirmed by source close to David. Her delivery was icy, precise, slicing through any denial. "I told y'all this wasn't over," she said, staring straight at the camera. "And now we've got confirmation." Voice notes plural that change everything. She didn't play them. She didn't need to. Just the words voice notes sent social media into a frenzy. Fake leaks, AI clips, doctored messages, every corner of the internet had a version of the truth, none provable. Then, a twist. A well-known pastor close to the Manns broke his silence in a live-streamed sermon. "Be careful," he cautioned, voice trembling, "because what you call scandal might be spiritual warfare." His warning spread as fast as the gossip, splitting the gospel world further. Half saw David as the betrayed husband. The other half saw a man lost in pride, letting the internet dismantle what God built. Then came yet another twist. A blurry screenshot started making the rounds on X, formerly Twitter. It seemed to show David's team messaging a gossip outlet before his live stream. The text read, "Make sure the clip drops at PM sharp. Maximum reach. Real or fake?" Nobody knew. But if true, it suggested the whole confession could have been a staged performance, sympathy and control on full display. Suddenly, the story flipped. Was David the victim? Or the director? By now, the Manns saga had outgrown gospel circles. Major entertainment outlets were on it. Podcasts picked apart lyrics like forensic evidence. Fans who once prayed for their union were now arguing over betrayal. Some claimed David had been emotionally abused. Others argued Tamela was trapped in a persona that no longer fit. One thing was clear, their perfect love story didn't feel sacred anymore. Late that night, Tamela finally spoke, not with words, but a single Instagram story, wedding rings beside an open Bible. The page turned to "The truth will set you free." No caption, no tags, quiet defiance. Within minutes, it went viral. Some saw forgiveness, others called it shade, but everyone sensed it was Tamela's answer, and the fire raged on. David hadn't replied, but sources said he'd seen the post and wasn't surprised. Fans read into it clues, confirmations, mysteries. Was the marriage over? Was the live stream a farewell? Or was it all part of a bigger revelation still waiting to explode? In this saga, every silence feels like a confession, and every post is a ticking bomb. The photo of the wedding rings beside the Bible vanished after just 20 minutes, but in that short window, it set the internet on fire. Fans screenshotted, shared, zoomed, and dissected the page like it held divine secrets. The truth will set you free. Some claimed Tamela was forgiving David. Others swore it was a declaration of war. But no one saw what came next, the leak that would rewrite everything. Late that night, a voice note appeared on a gossip account with nearly 500,000 followers. Titled "Tamela's Confession Unedited," the voice was unmistakable, soft, emotional, quivering with guilt and exhaustion. "I tried to fix it," she admitted, "but every time I smiled on stage, I felt like I was lying. Sometimes you can love someone deeply and still lose yourself." Pause. Then a calm, comforting male voice replied, "You don't have to explain it. I understand." According to the caption, that man was Kirk Franklin. The internet erupted. Hashtags like #TamelaConfession and #KirkFranklinExposed trended within an hour. Comment sections became battlefields. Some defended her, calling it edited. Others claimed undeniable proof of emotional betrayal. Memes flooded feeds. News outlets replayed the clip, analyzing every breath, every pause. Real or AI generated? No one knew, but the damage was done. Within hours, David's team issued a brief statement. "We are aware of the circulating audio. We will not be commenting at this time." And in that silence, the internet heard the loudest confirmation. The voice note was real. Meanwhile, Tamela's camp shot down every claim. Her publicist told a radio host, "Tamela has not recorded any such conversation. These clips are fabricated to ruin her reputation." But as that denial spread, a new leak hid: a brief video of a blurred studio session. Two figures sat close, laughing, heads nearly touching. Audio muted, captions screamed for attention. "Project Grace, studio session, Tamela and Kirk." The internet froze. The same mysterious Project Grace Tiffany had teased days earlier. Some said it was an unreleased song. Others whispered it was a code for a secret romance. Whatever it was, gossip had officially morphed into spectacle. Hour by hour, new proof emerged, slicing the online world into factions. By night 2, YouTube overflowed with breakdown videos. Tiffany launched her largest live yet, the leaked clip they tried to hide. "Calm, icy," she declared. "I said there were voice notes, and now they're out. Don't hate the messenger, hate the lies that brought us here." The clip played dimly behind her as chat erupted in gasps and prayer emojis. She never admitted leaking it, but that sly smirk spoke volumes. Meanwhile, David Mann had disappeared. No posts, no appearances. One reporter claimed he'd retreated to a private center outside Dallas to focus on healing. Fans weren't buying it. They suspected he was hiding, biding time before his next move. Some guessed a tell-all interview. Others whispered a documentary deal was in the works. Inside the gospel world, chaos reigned. Pastors picked sides. One called it the devil's distraction. Another dubbed it a moral reckoning. Church forums morphed into battlegrounds of judgment, pity, and endless speculation. The couple who once united congregations now divided them with scandal. But the ultimate twist arrived late Sunday. An anonymous email to a gossip journalist read, "The truth isn't what you think. Check who leaked the first photo." Attached, a screenshot of an old message thread. Sender, David Mann. Message, posted at 8:15. No caption, just the image. If genuine, it meant David himself leaked the yacht photo, the spark that started this inferno. The man seen as victim, possibly the architect. Sympathy flipped to suspicion. Was the live stream a cry for help or a masterclass in narrative control? By morning, #David Leak edit trended worldwide. Silence fell over the gospel community, not respect, but disbelief. Fans were lost. Tamela, David, Kirk Franklin all became characters in a story too tangled to separate. Meanwhile, the original yacht photo drifted across the internet, a sunset, 2 smiles, 1 touch, 1,000 interpretations. In this saga, no one is innocent. Truth is just another rumor, waiting for the next leak. After weeks of whispers, heartbreak, and chaos, one thing is undeniable: the story isn't over. What began with a single photo has become one of gospel's most shocking sagas. Yet through the noise, one question remains: who's really telling the truth? Is David Mann the betrayed husband, exposing lies, or the mastermind orchestrating it all? Is Tamela the victim of manipulation, or a woman reclaiming freedom after years of silence? And Kirk Franklin, the friend caught in a storm he never asked for? We've heard the rumors, seen the screenshots, and listened to the leaks. Every side mirrors what we want to believe. Maybe that's why it hurts, because deep down, this isn't just about them. It's about every public heartbreak we've witnessed and ignored. So, where do you stand? Drop your thoughts, no filters, no fear. Are you Team David, Team Tamela, or Team Truth? Hit that like button if you believe the real story is still hidden. And share so everyone can weigh in before the next bomb drops. Because if there's one lesson here, it's this: in fame and faith, nothing stays buried forever.